Okay, you guys, I'm going to talk about Ian's Vivarium today. I apologize if I feel I sound a little stuffy. I'm getting a little bit of a cold or a stuffy nose or something. But if you don't know what Ian's Vivarium is, it says in that very logo, it is a definitive online guide to reptile morphs. But it is probably most notorious for its corn snake morphs. And this is really a site that you need to visit if you are into corn snakes, especially if you're getting into breeding. And even more so if you are getting into breeding and you're new. Because while it may be easy to distinct one single gene morph, it could be quite difficult when it goes to combos. So this is what the layout looks like. The first thing you're going to see is the wild types and localities. And then the first one is the single traits. So I'm going to use an example. I'm going to use two actually. And you all know I loved the diffused gene, so we will check that one out. And the first thing you're going to see is a hatchling, and then the adult version, the eye, and the belly. On the side here is probably going to be one of your most useful tools. There's its genotype right there. What it's called, variants or other names, and a description of the morph itself. And at the bottom of the page, let me zoom out a little bit, there you go. The bottom of the page is pictures made from other users on here, so there's plenty of examples, which is great because if you have been working with snakes, at least even a little bit, you will know that each morph kind of looks different on each individual snake. Not every snake looks exactly the same. So it gives you quite a bit of examples. And I am going to go to lavender gene, which again you will see there is a picture of the hatchling, the adult, the eye, and the belly. And I think you guys get the picture, the genotype, the base morph, other information, and the description. And at the bottom, it has all the other users' pictures of these. And it has the age and the sex, and usually the user that uploaded them as well. So, hi Belle, how you doing? So we're going to go back. I apologize, my mouse really does not like my slippery bed, but down here you'll get another single traits. These are dominant, at least according to Ian's Vivarium. Let's see, I'm going to get down to the one I wanted. Let's see, there you go, plasma. And again, you have the hatchling, the adult, the eyes, and the belly. And I picked this one specifically because it is a combination of the two single gene morphs that I just showed you, diffused and lavender, which it lists right there. And not all morphs have a description for some reason. That's one little critique I have for this. Especially with plasma, because plasma's been around for quite a while, but it may be because it's a double. I'm not sure if all doubles have a description. Let's try opal. Let's see what. Now, it might be just, it may only have descriptions for single. But, yeah, I'm just trying to get at how important this particular website is a great resource for learning morphs, for learning genes, for learning what other things look like. And it's a great place to go if you're trying to buy a morph off of somebody. Like, maybe you're trying to buy a diffused lava, and you're not entirely sure if it is a diffused lava or not. You can just go and look it up, which it's under diffused first, so you just go on there. And you could look at the main picture, but if you were trying to cross-reference to see if it is actually one, I would not go by just one picture. I would scroll down and look at the other pictures as well. The more pictures you look at, the better. It's just gives you a better idea, because not all breeders / sellers are honest. Sadly, I wish they were, but not everybody is. So that is another good use for this website. Oh, I want to show you one more thing, especially the pied-sided blood red, because I like blood red, so, and pied-sided especially. I really love pied-sided, so I cannot refuse to, show you this, so I can't resist, sorry. So, there you go. There's their pictures. And the interesting thing about the description for this one actually does have a description. And there it is. So, and as you can see by those question marks, which is probably something you have not seen yet, actually you haven't seen that yet, at least in this video, is kind of representing that the pied-sided is not 100% understood genetically. So, Ian's Vivarium has done a great job in not putting some sort of genetic reference to it. And then, of course, in the description, it states what many people who love the pied-sided, like I know, that it is somehow linked to the diffused gene. In fact, it needs the diffused gene to show. If the diffused gene is not present, the pied-sided trait will not show. At least the phenotype. It may be in there genetically, or / genotype-wise, but not phenotype. The other drawback to this website is it's not always the most updated. So if it's a really new morph or a really new combo or a new gene or what have you, it may not be on here yet. So you're going to have to go elsewhere. Usually if you talk to the big boys like SMR, VMS, you can get a hold of the information. But I did want to share this video if you liked it or not. I hope you like it, and I hope you leave me a like and a comment and subscribe there for more, because it kind of makes me happy when people communicate and kind of get back and forth through these videos. It gets a little bit lonely when nobody comments back, but yeah, I hope this video is helpful for anyone who has not known about this site. That is the URL. I will put it in the description box as well. So until later, I shall bid you adieu.